My joints kind of get lubricated.
He can still shower by himself, and then once he's done, he spends the rest of the day in agony.
But oh my god.
Oh, what the fuck? What? Like, why do they show this, dude? Wow, we don't need to see this, man. This nigga look like a beached whale.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
On the YouTube, man, we back in the video. Today we react. This is the world's biggest man baby on my 600-pound life. Now I don't know what it's gonna be about, but the last 600-pound life video I did, one of my best videos ever on the channel, over 4,000 views. So thank you so much for that. This thumbnail looks interesting, man. I don't know what's gonna be about, but this guy on the thumbnail looks freaking insane. So with that being said, let's get into it.
42 years being waited on hand and foot by his parents, Mark from My 600-Pound Life became one of the most infuriating patients Dr. Now has ever had to deal with. Weighing in at over 700 pounds, refusing surgery.
Dang, 700 pounds? I don't even think that was like possible to get that big. Like that's crazy to me, bro.
Ignoring his diet plan and eventually getting removed from the program entirely, all because he didn't want to grow up and move out of his parents' house. Imagine still being a child at the age of 42.
Come on, bro.
That's Mark, who still lives with his parents, has all of his meals made for him, and gets to spend all day sleeping and, of course, eating.
When I open my eyes in the morning, it's like, oh, tomorrow keeps coming. It hurts when I move. Every day gets harder to move.
Ooh, look at his feet. Oh my god, his feet look wicked. Chill. Look how much pain. Look at his face. He know it hurt, bro. I know them feet hurt.
To breathe, you know? And then I gotta sit up and I gotta kind of give myself a pep talk.
Dude, I told y'all about the angle. Why do they always show the bulge? Stop showing that, dude, please. I don't want to see this man bulge, bro.
But my joints kind of get lubricated.
He can still shower by himself, and then once he's done, he spends the rest of the day in agony.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the fuck? Like, why do they show this, dude? Wow, we don't need to see this, man. This nigga look like a beached whale.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Obsession with food has led him down a dangerous spiral, as he's ate himself to near immobility and now has to live with his parents in their guest house. Although he can clean himself without help, he relies on his parents for pretty much everything.
Oh my gosh,
my mom
bro.
and my dad, they're working hard not to be enablers, but they are. My mom's an enabler to this.
Dude.
Because she's coming from a place of love. She loves her baby boy. Good morning, Mom.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Good. What are you thinking for breakfast?
Not gonna lie, I love my mom. You know, she be cooking up in the kitchen, but I'm not gonna eat till I'm 700 pounds or either. Like, she know, like, all right, that's enough food. Like, come on, bro. It's me eating Eggo waffles, bro. Like, it's not that deep.
Eggs and waffles. I think a little bit of chorizo.
Okay. Thanks, Mama. I'll see you in a minute.
It's sad to see these types of cases
This is
because
ridiculous.
Mark's parents genuinely mean well and want to make him happy, but they're actively harming him at the
Yeah,
same
yo, making
time,
it worse,
making him
bro.
a pile of waffles in
Oh
the
my
morning when he
God,
goes
look at all
600
those
pounds.
eggs,
Isn't
bro.
love at this point. It's abuse.
that's-
and
what
he
is
thinks
that?
it
Oh,
makes him
chorizo,
happy,
okay.
but they're going to end up killing him.
I am very conflicted in providing food for Mark.
Hey, Ma.
Yeah,
Can I get a whole lot of cheese, please?
okay.
Oh my gosh.
He needs is very, very small amounts, but I know if we don't
Look just like his dad.
proportionately with what he wants, he'll just order more food.
Mark's mom seems a lot more eager to please than his dad, who clearly resents him for still living at home with his parents and being unemployed.
You need that?
It's a weekend, Megan.
Every day's a weekend for you right now.
My dad tells me what to do, but it has a reverse influence on me. Did you guys already eat?
Yeah. Just had a little bit of coffee and stuff. There's that.
Thank you, Mama.
Dog.
The more you come at me like that, the more it makes me want to eat and go down that road.
He is
like it's always been a steady
Crushing.
uphill.
This nigga got tortilla. I'm dying. He has, he got, well, how many waffles there? What, 8 waffles, some chorizo, and I guess it's eggs and cheese, cinnamon rolls, a half gallon of milk, the whole bottle of syrup, and he is dogging this stuff. I'm telling y'all, I don't understand. I just don't get it. I will feel so sick after like just 4 or 5 bites of this stuff. I'm telling y'all.
Dad telling him that every day is a weekend for you is clearly a dig at the fact that he has no responsibilities and pretty much just sponges off his parents. While his parents worked hard to make a living and get their own house and eventually retire, Mark is just wasting away at home, eating his life away. But his parents didn't have it easy, as when he was a child, they were both laid up from their jobs at the same time, and ended up having to move back in with their own parents. Mark's mom even had to start rationing his food because they were struggling to afford it. And this is where she thinks Mark's addiction started, as he never knew when he'd be getting his next meal, and so he would overeat at every opportunity. Mark was over 200 pounds when he was in high school, and when he joined the school's football team, his coach encouraged him to gain over 100 pounds so he would be a better player because of his large size.
No, just lift weights, bro.
6 foot tall already. He
Just
put
lift
on the
weights.
weight like he was asked, getting to over 300 pounds, but after an injury, he's just stopped playing football. And after finishing school, he got a job in security, and the lifestyle skyrocketed his food addiction and weight gain.
But what ended up happening, I would get distracted.
Oh, and a honey bun?
Night after work. I was doing recreational drugs, drinking, and I got me into binge eating. And then all of a sudden, I was 350 pounds.
He eventually got too big to work security anymore, so he just had to quit. And since then, he hasn't had another job because he's just too fat to do anything. He can't drive anywhere because
That's not funny. It's just the way he said it. He can't get another job because he's too fat to do anything. Chill. Why you cook him like that?
size, and he can barely fit in the car.
No.
So he just gave up and just continued to
You
eat.
look like Big Hero 6.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
He looked like Big Hero 6, bro. Chill.
It's super devastating to see how guilty Mark's dad feels, because he even knows that he's helped to enable his son over the years and is now trying to reverse all those years of damage. But even when his parents try and encourage Mark to eat less and start moving more, they get a lot of pushback from him, even to the point where they hardly try anymore because they don't want to suffer from his reaction.
Mark can manipulate me and Rocky both for the
Oh my
food.
gosh, bro.
Mostly me, because I feel so darn sorry for him. Move your chair closer, Mark.
And that's your problem
Yeah,
right there,
not
mom.
me.
You can't feel sorry for this dude. You can't. This is, I don't know, it's your son and you love him, but you can't feel sorry for him. He did to himself. Yeah, you fed him and you enabling him, but he the one that gotta make the choice to stop eating and like just, you know, like it's his fault. It's all on him. He got to change his lifestyle. That's all it is. Don't feel bad for him.
Mark.
I do find it quite shocking how complicit his parents are with this lifestyle. I think they're both enabling him, his mom especially, so he just has no reason to change at all. It's almost like, why would he bother changing so much, trying to lose weight, getting a job and saving up for his own house, when he just eat whatever he wants at his parents' house? For a start, it would make sense to start charging him a few $100s in rent so he just doesn't have as much money to spend on food. He'd be forced to cut back, but then I think that's likely he'd become irritable and manipulative towards his parents. Finally begging for him to change, Mark finally makes a decision to go and see Dr. Now. It'll take 2 days to drive there and will be uncomfortable, but if he wants to live, he just doesn't have a choice. The journey goes as well as can be expected, and once Mark arrives at Dr. Now's office, he's weighed for the first time in years.
The last time I weighed myself, I was 430, and that was a few years ago. So I'm pretty sure.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. 715 pounds is freaking insane, dude. That's like 6 of me on a scale. Like, bro, that's crazy. I can't believe that, bro. That's insane, dog.
I can honestly say I was not expecting Mark to be over 700 pounds. I knew he'd be at least 600, but it's actually insane, that weight. I think it's because he's so tall and still mobile that he carries the weight better than some other patients who are just completely bedbound. But still, that weight is shocking. It's surely got to be a wake-up call for him that he's gained nearly 300 pounds in just the past few years. And seeing his own mom break down when she finds out that he weighs 715 pounds must be really upsetting. It's like just being hit with the reality that a son won't live much longer unless he loses the weight and fast. When Dr. Now finally sees Mark, he wants to understand how he got to be so big and what he eats to become so overweight.
We already see what he ate.
You're 42 years old. At what age did you start struggling with your weight?
I've always been overweight, but the past couple years, this happened.
So what do you think is causing you to have all that issue with your weight?
I definitely eat too much. Actually, I wouldn't even say I eat too. I eat the wrong things.
If you are 700 pounds, you do both. So what do you think?
He tried to make it better. Nah, I only eat the wrong thing. I don't eat too much. No, you eat, it's both, bro. You eat too much and you eating the wrong stuff. That's the problem.
Hopefully, Doctor now has the perfect plan for Mark to lose weight. All he has to do is follow it strictly, and he should be able to lose at least 100 pounds in a month.
We're gonna give you some instruction, and you're gonna to follow them and see if you can stick with the program. Just
See how frustrating it is for Mark's parents.
This dude-
He's in
come
his
on,
own
bro.
world and wants to do everything his way, when his way is what got him to over 700 pounds in the first place. By the end of Mark's episode, he's determined to lose the weight on his own without surgery. And surprisingly, I do have some good news. Although it took him an extra few years, Mark has lost a lot of weight, losing another 150 pounds
Okay.
since this episode ended. And he looks half the size he used to be, and took to Instagram to say how much his life has changed since losing the weight. Almost to the point where I can say to myself, I did what they said I couldn't do. I've taken back control of my life. I can walk for miles at a time. I can fit in rides at Disney. I can fit in the booth at a restaurant. Betting on myself was the best decision I've ever made. And he really beat all the odds, but
Okay.
he still has another 150 pounds to 200 pounds to lose before he'd be considered a healthy weight. And will likely still need skin removal surgery too. Unfortunately though, I also found out from Mark's Instagram page that he's been diagnosed with cancer.
Oh.
He's been having surgeries over the past year for that. So I'm wishing him all the best, and I do hope he recovers. So while on the show, Mark lost over 150 pounds, but in a Facebook post made a few years after this episode aired, he claims that the show is completely fake, calling
Wow.
for it to be cancelled. Mark says that the grocery store scenes and then eating scenes, the voiceovers, and even the weigh-ins are all fake. And I've got no doubt in my mind that the producers try and make the scenes more entertaining, but I wouldn't go as
okay.
far to say that they're fake. It's not like the producers could make them weigh over 700 pounds. Especially the weigh-ins, I think those are absolutely real. As Dr. Now says, the scales don't lie, people do. I think patients
This
must just
dude,
forget
man, this
that.
dude Mark here, an idiot. He tried to say it was fake. I mean, like I said, it's TV, so they do try to exaggerate stuff to me, to make it more entertaining. I get it, but the weigh-in ain't fake, bro. You 700 pounds, bro. You 700 pounds. It ain't no faking that.
Getting Dr. Now's treatment for free.
Okay.
Something that would cost thousands of dollars if they paid for it themselves, because he's one of the top bariatric surgeons in America. I think Mark was just really bitter by the end. I don't think he liked being told what to do and wasn't in any rush to make a change and move out of his parents' house. But I am happy to see that he's lost weight, and I do hope he keeps pushing and also wins his fight with cancer too. Now, if you want to see someone who just totally failed on their weight loss journey, click the video on the screen now. Follow me on
Insane.
Instagram at
Guys, that was insane, man. This dude Mark here, I'm proud of him for losing the weight on his own. He beat the odds. I give it to him, and he got cancer. I'm sorry to hear about that, Mark. But this man was very stubborn, to say the least. He was stubborn. I don't know why he just didn't want to get the weight reduction surgery. It would have made life a whole lot easier. I promise it would have. That cancer, it probably was bound to happen regardless. But man, this dude Mark here, he was stubborn when I tell y'all that. But if y'all enjoyed it, please make sure to like, subscribe, run road to 500 subscribers. We're almost at 400 subs. We're 11 subscribers away. So please keep subbing to the channel, keep liking, keep sharing the videos with everybody y'all love, y'all family, y'all friends, co-workers. It don't matter. Share my content with everybody, man. I make content for all of y'all. I make content for everybody. I don't know how to explain. I don't know. I make content for everybody, man. And I love doing this stuff. But Mark he's a character. I think this is probably one of the craziest ones I've seen so far. I don't know. Like, he had some confidence in himself, which I respect, but the surgery would probably make this thing so much easier. It really would have. But I love y'all. I'm gonna get about it. Also, if you have not tuned in to my RE4 remix series, I've been playing that game. The game is fire. I just dropped the 4th episode today, actually, at the time of recording the video. So go ahead and tap into that, man. That game getting good, man. Tomorrow, I'll probably have episode 5 up sometime early next week. So keep an eye out for that. But man, this is hilarious, but it was kind of sad at the same time. I love y'all. I'm gonna see you on the next video. I'm out, man. This dude Mark, bro. I pray for you, Mark, because this is ridiculous.